said we're going to all be muted tonight, I thought, well, how is this going to work? And then I realized I spent every day talking to myself because I'm married. I've been married for 35 years to a firstborn Dublin Irishman who never met a sentence he couldn't make longer. Now, if he was standing here in front of you, you'd say, yeah, I've got the gift of the gab. Indeed, he does. He actually outtalks other Irish people, which is saying quite a bit. So as a result, I have spent my entire adult life waiting for him to inhale for a second so I could get a word in edgewise. And I end up looking like a Motown backup singer as I get him to look up, focus, and listen. We have very different ideas about what good communication looks like. He turned to me one day and said, isn't it great that after all the time we've been together, we still have something we can talk about? And it actually sounds like we're having a real conversation. We had been only married for 5 years when he said that. He wasn't making a joke. Now, my friends, men and women, are great listeners. They're always paying attention and remembering what I said. There was one woman, Paige, I worked with, and one day I get a call, and she's all breathless and panting, and she's in her car, and I'm trying to listen, and she's just like, Julian, I hope I got to you. I'm so glad I got to you, because I'm going to be out of pocket for a few days, and I want to make sure you have everything you need to get your work done. The woman was on the way to the hospital to give birth to twins. That's focus and attention. And there's my husband, Joe. He is a talented international track and field sprints coach and a former competitor. He can remember every last detail of every meet he was ever at in his life. Julian, I wish you could have been there. It was my first Irish International. Belfield Park, Dublin. Just a little sun, not too much breeze, a beautiful day. Martinelli from Italy on my right, Rogers from Wales on my left, and the straightaway right in front of us. And then the gun went off, and I was off like a shot. My legs were pumping, my arms were going, my hair was flying, and before I met the ticket, I had my arms up. 10.7 victory. Lovely, dear. Glad you told me that story again. And then I asked him to tell me what I said 5 minutes ago. I don't like that. When you do that to me, you're putting me in an awkward position here. You gotta give me a little bit of a hint. I know. Would you consider making the question multiple choice? So one day, I found myself staring at him as he watched an American football game. And his face was transfixed as he looked at all the commentators, and he was mouthing their words, using new terminology, repeating the statistics. And I thought, I've been doing everything wrong. I've got to approach my marriage like I'm running a major sports team. I have to become the coach and figure out how we are going to play the long game. And it changed how I looked at everything. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday morning in the Ryan household, and the crowd is buzzing with excitement. There he is. There's Joe Ryan. He's coming downstairs. He's crossing across the floor. He's heading to the back door. Wait, what's that move I see? He's hesitating. He's pivoting. He's bending. And what one graceful moment, he's picking up the trash bag and heading out the door. The crowd is going wild with excitement. Wait a Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you fully appreciate what you have witnessed here. It's not even 8:30 in the morning, and the man has achieved a personal best. So I thought it was important to establish what success looked like. So I came up with a team code that I thought both of us could live by. We're going to park all our parts in one place for a very long time. We're going to keep showing up day after day after day until life is done. Simple. But like every other high-performing coach out there, I knew I had to invest time and effort and concentrate on key plays. So I'm going to share an example from the handbook. This one is a relationship landmine. You're having a crap day, and you feel the need for sensitive and understanding words. Do not set your partner up for failure and expect them to think on their feet. Instead, consider doing what I started to do some time ago. I sent him a warning text, even if Joe is sitting in the house. Couple of key bullets, highlights, and I follow it promptly with a script. Say these words, and under no condition, use these phrases. Eventually, the man looks for me, runs the exact play. I have heard what I want to hear. Success. You see, what I realized is Joe is a very competitive person. He wants to be the winner. So when things don't go right, as they sometimes do, instant feedback. Hey, Ryan, you've gone down in your rankings this week. We're going to roll the videotape and see what you and I can do together to get you back in the game. We are going to concentrate on your form. And I also believe in performance indicators because they really do show you if what you're doing is actually working. One day we were having an animated discussion, and I turned around to him and said, "Who are you anyway?" And he probably replied, "I'm an autumn." Now, his answer had nothing to do with what we were discussing. However, it did show he remembered my color guidance. Another time he came home and said, "I don't believe what's happened today. This guy, this friend of mine at work, what he said, what he did, what was he thinking? Well, why did he do what he did? Where was his wife in all of this? Why didn't she weigh in? I don't understand." Interesting. And then there was that time we went to Ireland. We stopped by this beautiful village on the sea, and we had lunch, and we went in and out of shops, and I was waiting for my husband to come out of one of them, and suddenly he comes peeling out the door. "Oh, Julian, I just saw the most brilliant thing. It's perfect for the house." Oh, when you see it, you're going to be so mad. Steam is going to be coming out of your ears. But I don't care. I'm going to show it to you anyway. It's going to be bloody worth it. So he goes skulking back into the shop like Golem looking for his precious. And I go following him, and he's ruffling through all the bric-a-brac. And then he finds it. "Ah, Jules, here it is. Tell me what you think." "Beware of the wife." Joe, I love it. And I know exactly where we're going to hang it. Thank you, everyone.
Julianne Ryan, everybody. Julianne Ryan.